Hey besties, and welcome back to our channel. Today we're going on an adventure to discover how a teeny tiny itsy bitsy act of kindness can create a giant wave of happiness. Imagine a superhero, but instead of a cape, their superpower is being super nice. Are you ready? Let's dive in. Once upon a time, in a big busy city, there was a man named Leo. Leo felt like a gray cloud on a sunny day. He had lost his job, which made him feel very sad, and he didn't have a cozy home to go to anymore. Worst of all, he had lost his sparkle, his hope. He sat on a park bench watching the world buzz by, feeling all alone and invisible. It felt like all the colors in his world had faded to gray. He missed the feeling of a warm bed and the yummy smell of breakfast in the morning. He just wanted a little bit of sunshine to peek through his gray cloud, but then something amazing happened. A little girl named Lily, with pigtails that bounced when she walked, was skipping through the park with her mom. She was holding a bright red apple, so shiny it looked like a ruby. She saw Leo sitting all by himself, looking so downcast. Lily tugged on her mom's sleeve and whispered, "Mommy, that man looks like he needs a smile." Her mom smiled back and nodded. Lily bravely skipped over to Leo. She didn't say much. She just held out her shiny red apple and said, "Hi, this is for you. It's super yummy." Leo was so surprised. He looked at the little girl with her big, kind eyes, and then at the bright red apple. It had been a long, long time since someone had shared something with him. He took the apple and said thank you, and as he said it, a tiny little smile, like a shy little sunbeam, appeared on his face. It was the first time he had smiled in what felt like forever. That small apple wasn't just food. It was like a little seed of hope being planted right in his heart. It reminded him that there was still goodness and kindness in the world, even when things felt dark. That little moment was a game changer. Holding that apple, Leo felt a new energy bubble up inside him. He thought, if this little girl can be so kind to a stranger, then maybe I can be brave. The next day, instead of just sitting, he decided to do something. He went to a community center where they help people find jobs. It was scary at first, but he remembered Lily's brave, smiling face. He thought about her simple gift, and it gave him the courage to ask for help. He told them his story, and they were so kind, just like Lily. They helped him polish his resume and practice for interviews. Slowly but surely, things started to change for Leo. He found a part-time job at a local bakery. Oh, the smell of fresh bread every morning. It was wonderful. He worked super hard, always with a smile, remembering the kindness that started it all. Soon he saved enough money to rent a small, cozy apartment. He even bought a plant to put on his windowsill to make it feel like home. His world started filling with color again. The gray cloud was finally drifting away, and sunshine was pouring in. He was so grateful for that one small act that made him believe in himself and in the goodness of people again. Now, years later, Leo owns that very same bakery. It's famous in the city, not just for its delicious pastries, but for its kindness. Leo makes sure that every single day, some of the fresh bread and pastries are given to people who might be having a tough time, just like he was. He calls it the Lily Loaf in honor of the little girl with the bouncing pigtails. He never forgot her. He created a special kindness jar on the counter where people can leave happy notes for others. He turned his bakery into a place filled with warmth, yummy smells, and most importantly, hope. One day, a young woman walked into the bakery. She had kind eyes and a familiar, cheerful smile. She looked at the kindness jar and smiled. Leo walked over and asked if he could help her. She looked at him and said, "You know, this place feels so happy. It reminds me of when I was a little girl and I gave an apple to a sad man in the park." Leo's eyes widened. It was her. It was Lily, all grown up, his heart filled with so much joy he thought it might pop. He told her his story, how her one small apple had changed his entire life. Lily was amazed. She had no idea her simple gesture had created such a wonderful ripple effect. They both had happy tears in their eyes. Leo's story shows us that you are never too small to make a big difference. One simple act of kindness, one shared apple, one friendly smile can change a person's whole world. It's like planting a tiny seed that grows into a giant, beautiful tree that gives shade and fruit to everyone around it. That is the true superpower of kindness. It connects us all and makes the world a brighter, happier place. So what's the big secret we learned today? Kindness is a boomerang. When you throw it out into the world, it always comes back, often in bigger and more beautiful ways than you can ever imagine. You have that superpower inside of you right now. You can share a toy, say something nice to a friend, help your parents, or even just give someone a big, warm smile. You never know whose day you might brighten or whose life you might change forever. Be a kindness superhero. Thank you so much for joining our story today, my awesome friends. Wasn't that just the sweetest? Remember to always look for ways to sprinkle a little kindness wherever you go. Don't forget to hit that like button if this story made you smile, and subscribe so you don't miss our next adventure. See you next time, besties. Bye.